Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video on my channel in this new series called Story Time. And today I'm going to be doing kind of like a horror story thingy, and it's going to be a story like based on summer holidays. But before that guys, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's get right to the video. So this story is based in like around 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'm not sure. And this was in the summer holiday at my grandparents' house, where we go every like summer, sometimes in the Easter. But the thing is, the house is quite old and it doesn't actually have heating. It just has this like massive fireplace in the living area. So yeah, it's pretty cold in the winter and pretty cold in autumn, so we only go there in Easter, summer. And anyway, I was with my cousins Dave and Daniel, and yeah, so just arrived at the place. I mean, it's quite scary. It's about like 20 minutes away from any other house, like any like shops or anything, so it's quite isolated. It's quite rural. It's like quite deep in the countryside, next to this massive lake called Lake Balaton, which is yeah, where the house was like literally right next to it. Yeah, so as I was saying, this place was pretty flippin' scary. So yeah, if you would look at it from like a couple of miles away, well, not miles, we wouldn't even be able to see in miles. Well, if you look at it from quite far away, you'd probably mistake it for a rundown abandoned building. I mean, it looks like one. So yeah, and the scariest thing was the time where the story happened. There was, well, water did run, but the water was like really cold, really like dirty, and as I was saying, it's really cold there. And also the electricity wasn't working, which is very fun. Not really. Okay, so this is where the scary bit comes in. So it was late at night, around 12 PM. We got up in the middle of the night. We went downstairs to get a drink, but when we went upstairs, the lights flickered, which was very strange, since I was saying the electricity was cut months ago. So it was, we kind of shit ourselves. But okay, let's not get to that point yet. So we looked out the window, and then since we just slept, our eyes were quite used to the dark. Then when your eyes get used to the dark, you start seeing things better in the dark. So we looked out the window, saw this figure just standing next to this little chapel outside the house. 2 eyes, we could like really blankly made out. The chapel was at least like 30 minutes away from the actual house, but we could see something, and it was coming towards us. The lights, they flickered again, this time much closer to us, and at this point we were really scared. So we looked under one of our bed, because that's where like the electricity things were, and then there was this like really weird hole thing. Then when we looked out the hole, it just showed into the garden of the house. And it was just really strange. By garden, I mean the deep forest right next to the house. And at that moment, we realized someone or something was messing with the electricity. I remember seeing a figure in the kitchen door and then suddenly the door shut. At this point our heart was racing and we didn't know what to do. We did not want to wake up our parents because, well, we didn't really have parents there. We just had our grandparents. They were very old and they just really did not want to be woken up, or they would have spanked us really hard. Okay, that's kind of really weird, okay. But anyway, for some apparent reason, we thought it'd be a good idea to go outside and check out what was going on, because there was something really strange going on outside. So we got on our shoes. We were really stupid back there, so I'm not sure why we went out. The stupidest bit of all, we brought the flashlight stylishly out, like no battery left, but again, at the time we did not realize that. So we went outside, we were walking down the path, then suddenly we heard a bush rustling. It gave us the chills. Anyway, we reached the chapel and we shone our lights right through the window, and we saw the exact same figure we saw shutting the kitchen door. It was smiling at us with its dark brown eyes, staring into our soul. That time we dropped the flashlights, we ran back, then we went into bed and started to forget about it. The next morning we told our grandparents, but they were no use and they just said, you must have had a bad nightmare. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, it was quite scary. And yeah, so comment down below if you want to see more of this. And guys, hope you enjoyed. It took me a while to edit. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.